morning friends, my name is Max. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, and welcome to Vlogmas day 16. We're so far over halfway now, it's bonkers to me. I still haven't decided whether I'm going to vlog Christmas Day or not. I keep toing and froing about it. Anyway, welcome to Vlogmas day 16. So, there's been a bit of a change of plans for today. Originally, I was supposed to be going to the pub with my friend, but she's not feeling well, so has had to cancel, which obviously is totally fine, and I want her to take care of herself. And also, as an autistic person, I find changing of plans challenging as heck. I think it has to do with the fact that it takes my nervous system and whole processing system and brain and everything a lot of effort to process something. So it's like once I think that I know that something specific is happening and get used to the fact that that thing is going to happen, it takes so much effort and energy and processing time to change that in my mind and nervous system. So that's what we're dealing with today, which is all good. I'm just percolating about what my other options of how to spend my day are, and I'm also trying to really tune in to myself and what I feel like might benefit me today, because I feel like a lot of what's gone on in the last week or so has been very stuff I've needed to do. Stuff that needed to be done, places I needed to go, things I needed to whatever. So I'm just going to try and tune in to what might benefit me the most and go from there. Also, last night I started my next book. I started Impossible Creatures by Catherine Rundell. Look how beautiful this is. It's so stunning. I saw this, you may remember there was a shot of it. I saw this in Waterstones the other day and I had a copy already, and it had just been sitting in my little books and things box beside my bed, and I just can't stop staring at the cover of it. It's so gorgeous. Anyway, and I kind of wasn't fancying reading it for ages, and then when I reread the synopsis in Waterstones the other day, it spurred me on to want to read this again. So this came out in September of this year, and what originally drew me to it was the fact that on the front it says there was Tolkien, there is Pullman, and now there is Catherine Rundell. And I just was drawn to it straight away because Philip Pullman and the Dark Materials series is one of my favourite reads ever. It's just one of my favourite worlds. I think Philip Pullman is just a master of world building. Anyway, so that's what drew me to this book. It's just so stunning. It matches my eyes. So I'm currently on page 53 and I freaking love it already. All I want to do today really is just curl up and read this book. But I do think it might be a good idea for me to go out somewhere today, because that was my original plan. We'll see what I end up deciding. Also, I made a massive boob when it comes to the Good Girl's Guide to Murder books. So I got mixed up between the second one and the third one, and I have packed the second one instead of the third one. So the one that I showed you yesterday that I was talking about that I thought I might read next is actually the third one. So now the second one is on its way to France, so I can't continue that series until I arrive in France. So I'll probably carry on with this, and then if I'm done with this before my travel day, I'll take a different book with me. Oh, I forgot to do the cheers. Cheers! There is nothing like the first coffee of the day. So I'm going to upload yesterday's Vlogmas episode now and decide what I want to do with my day. Hey friends, so it's around 12:30. Yesterday's vlog is uploaded and this is the provisional plan that I've made for today. What I think I really want to do is just to have a slow and gentle Christmassy afternoon. And so we're gonna go for a walk. Not a super long one because I feel like I'm excited to just come back and get cozy. But I feel like if I don't go for a walk, if I don't get myself outside, I'll feel a bit stagnant. Like I feel like I need to have like a reset of the beginning of the day, because it's always such a slow morning when I'm just like sitting, having breakfast and spending a while uploading a video. It's almost like I haven't got up properly. So I feel like I want to get outside, go for a nice little walk, be out in the cold for a few minutes, and then come back and get cozy. I would really like to do some more reading of Impossible Creatures by Catherine Rundell. I don't know if you pronounce it Rundell or Rundell. I've assumed Rundell, but I could be wrong. And then I also had the idea to make a little Christmas painting while watching a Christmassy movie. That really excites me today, so we're gonna do that. Let's go for a walk first. I'm really zoomed in. Friends, I genuinely cannot believe how amazing the weather is today. I'm literally wearing a fleece and no coat, and it's so sunny and bright and just really lovely to be out in. I can't believe the temperature though. Like usually even at this time of year when it's when the sky is clear, it's still really cold. But it's actually not that bad today at all. It's lovely. Hey friends, so I got back a little bit ago and I immediately came in and ate some leftovers because I realised how hungry I was. And now, before I get into reading, I'm going to bake some banana bread because I have 2 really overripe bananas and I've been thinking the last few days that I wanted to do this. So I'm gonna make it now and get it in the oven, and I'm excited for the house to smell of baking. And to eat some banana bread, of course. So I'm going to preheat the oven and then get all my ingredients together. I'm using the banana bread recipe from the Simply Recipes website. So I'm just gonna follow the instructions basically and go from there. So now that I have all of my ingredients together, I'm going to start following the method instructions and weighing things out and stuff. I also need to find some type of tin because I don't have a bread loaf tin, so we'll see what happens with that. So that went absolutely swimmingly. Hopefully it tastes as good as it looks. I'm not going to do a taste test yet because it needs to cool. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to do some reading. I must say, just from standing and doing that baking and stuff, my legs are quite painful, so I'm really glad that I actually didn't decide to go any further on my outing for the day and just do a short walk, because now my legs really need rest. The setup of this shot is just so cute with the Christmas tree. It's so cute. Anyway, cozy time. Grab your cuppers. Cheers. Steaming hot afternoon coffee. Ready to get reading. Hey friends, so I just got to page 80 of Impossible Creatures and it's just so enjoyable. It's just such an enjoyable story. It's such an adventure. It's such a magical world. I'd like to read you the very small blurb. So it says, on the day Christopher Forrester rescues a drowning baby griffin from a hidden lake, his life changes forever. The adventure that awaits him will take him to the archipelago, a secret, unmapped cluster of islands where all the creatures of myth still live side by side with humans. The adventure also brings him Mal, a girl on the run with whom he will transform the destiny of the world. It's such a lovely, cozy adventure story, and the actual storyline is really gripping so far as well. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to do a taste test of my banana bread now. Okay, here we have the finished product of banana bread. I'm just having a small piece because I'll have dinner soonish. So let's see what it's like. I absolutely love the taste and the flavour. I feel like I wish I'd taken it out slightly earlier. It's slightly drier than I would have liked, but it's still really good for not being a baker and just randomly deciding I wanted to make banana bread. I was going to add an icing sugar drizzle to the top, but I'm glad that I didn't because it's actually sweet enough. I'm happy with that, that's a good result. I also kind of wish it had chocolate chips in it. This is going to be so good for sweet treats over the next few days. I should have made this when my family was still here because now I have to eat this whole banana bread loaf myself. I'm actually so pleased. Yay! That's very enjoyable. Unfortunately now though, because I spent time baking, I don't really have any time to do any painting. But I think that can be a nice activity for tomorrow. So, thank you so much for joining me today, folks, for Vlogmas Day. Alexa, what's the date?
Today is Saturday the 16th of December.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me for Vlogmas Day 16. Please subscribe if you haven't already, it really helps me, and give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow.